Well, hello everyone. If it's a bit loud, please forgive me. I just finally received from Newegg the additional 64 gigs of, 32 gigs of system RAM. Speed running 3866. That's the default, not overclocked right now. And I am doing a system test with the hey gaming Logan, that was quick. You're number one, you're first. So as you know, C drive is the Samsung 690 Pro 1 terabyte, and I'm just running the Dimmdrive HD benchmark. It takes a little bit of time. As you can see, it shows you the peak performance, different sizes. I mean, it's not bad. Here's the log. Test 1, test 2, and test 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Optane drive. Ooh, that's interesting. I have an S. Okay, I probably mapped that. So Q, I'm going to, that's the Optane drive. It's on the M.2 connection, but it's an NVMe, of course. Or actually, it's not NVMe. Optane's a little bit different, but it's pretty fast. Captain Boomers, hey, welcome. I'm doing another test. This is the first pass. So this is now the next test. And you can see this will go up to 100. Well, it's supposed to. That was quick. What happened there? Whoa. Well, I don't know. That's crazy fast. Oh, that's RAM. Sorry, guys. Q is my RAM drive. I've allocated, using Dimmdrive, I've allocated 42, yes, 42 gigabytes of the RAM, of this RAM, for the RAM drive. So as you can see, that's the throughput of this puppy. So let's see what D does. Start. This is the Optane drive, 900p. Hey Gabe, welcome. Wow, that's pretty fast. That's really fast. Now, in this drive's defense, it is also the operating system drive. It's also the location I installed Dimmdrive. So I've installed Dimmdrive on this drive, but I didn't want it on the Optane drive or the Q drive. But it doesn't come up under here. Oh well. So let's try this again. Let's go back to C and hit the start button again. Yeah, it's at 100%. It took a while last time. I don't know why it takes longer on the Samsung SSD 960 Pro. If anyone knows why, please feel free to, mention it in chat. But I wanted to see how the performance is with loading objects. I was kind of disappointed with yesterday's stream with Kingdom Come Deliverance loading. I have Kingdom Come Deliverance installed on the C drive, which is the Samsung it's not an SSD, but anyway, a Samsung NVMe M.2 port 960 Pro 1 terabyte. And as you can see, it's doing the speeds, 1000 milliseconds, average response time, write speed. It took a while. So let's look at logs. Oh, nothing on logs. It undid my previous logs, but at least if you went to the earlier part, you'd see. It's interesting, to say the least. The RAM was super fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a live session where I'm going to run Star Citizen on the Dimmdrive, which is really running off of DDR4 RAM. So Gaming Logan, are you going to join me today for this brief, short session? Quote unquote short. It'll be interesting to see. And while we're waiting, let's see if we can actually play some music that's relaxing, familiar. There we go. While we wait. The nice thing about this music is I don't get, you know, copyright infringement. Ugh. You do any Mass Effect, ugh, there's a copyright infringement. Anyway. Yeah. I wish, in a way, the Optane drive would take this long. Maybe I should install Dimmdrive in the second one. A while back, Biggles, he's from Synchronizers, he has 64 gigs on his PC, and I wanted to see how this works with him. I guess I never really followed up with his success. But again, this is G.Skill RAM. The RAM is speed 3866 from G.Skill. So I have 4 times 16 gigs installed on this PC. And it's not bad. I mean, it's solid. I'm not doing any active cooling, no blowing of the fans on it. It's pretty much not overclocked beyond what it was rated for. And it's a RAM drive. Yeah, so I want to see what type of performance. Can I eke out 70 frames a second? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm not too impressed with the Samsung drive right now. But that might be just the fact that the RAM drive or the DIMM drive is installed on the C drive, so that might affect the performance. And I'm craving ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, so yeah, I'm just splurging today. Have you any of you, that's the 17 of you that joined me this far, have you ever experimented with RAM drive? Or any type of RAM drive per se? Maybe in Doom, the old Doom, you probably played with RAM drive. It's a DOS-based type tool. You know, well, they never need more than 640. It's okay. Okay, Don Gravius is asking, hey, what's this? What's this? What's going on? I'm seeing what I can do to eke out performance from my PC without actually going SLI or going crazy overclock. Ice cream cake, yum. Yes. No. Gaming Logan's never tried it. So, I guess I'll be... But you can see here, right now, this is a Samsung 960 Pro, 1 terabyte. I'm doing a benchmark. It takes a while for this one. This one was relatively quick, because that's the Optane drive. That's the 900p 240. Alright? There's a little dip. So it finished that test. It's running the second test faster and the third test faster. Done. That first test was a long time. And I think that's not fair. So let's look at the log. There you go. Read, write. And we go to D and we start. And let's go and see over here. 700 and it's done. So the milliseconds was 700 milliseconds average response time versus the C, which is 1000 average response time, right? Till Blake says, I suspect 64 gigabytes ain't enough to effectively run SC off of a RAM drive. It may not be, but we're going to try it. If I have to pop it up. The nice thing about Dimmdrive, it allows you to have up to 250 gigabyte RAM drive. SC files require 42 gigabytes or so, and I've given it 42. That leaves roughly 22 gigabytes for OS SC running, which is typically what we get when people are playing with 16 gigs of RAM, right? So we'll see. And we'll find out. But yes, I did put a size of 42, just like you said, Tilbake, just to see, you know. We could always modify. It's really easy to change, right? So now, let's try the RAM drive. Start. And it's done. Wow. So, no brainer, right? This is Delta. And here's Charlie. Oh, this image is not changing. It's the same thing. Oh. Okay, let's try Delta again. We'll do that one again. See what happens. 785, and it's over. Done. That's pretty fast. We're in the 2500. All right. You go to RAM drive. Start. That was the Optane drive, by the way. Now this is the RAM drive. And it's done. And we're like, wow. All right. Like, come on. 2500. Booyah. So we'll know how this works. Now, this is the first time I just installed the RAM. Didn't even do any bench testing. This is like as raw as it gets for you guys. For me. And I'm sharing it with you. Welcome to my house, and thank you for letting me into your house. Or your phone or your tablet. I promise not to leave it too messy. And here's the games. This is Steam. This is Steam game. So I can load Kingdom Come if I wanted to, or whatever, right? But I'm not going to do it that way. I am going... that's interesting. Back to settings, games, HD benchmark, and about drive. So this tells you all about the drive. All right, so I turned it on, and now I don't know how to go about moving. How do I go about getting Optane on here? So do I have to like map it? So this is the first time I'm doing it, right? So let's see, apps and games. Let's see if I can add one. So I'm going to add, paste, add new. All right, please disable Dimmdrive before, okay. So I'm going to turn this off. All right, that's me turning it off, adding new, and I'm going to go to the Optane drive. I'm going to go under program files, and here we are. And oh, it's looking for an executable. Well, that's kind of difficult. Because you can't just run Star Citizen from its exe, can you? I don't know. There it is. Come on, that makes no sense. Like, this is not an executable. More RAM. This one's going to be minus 1.9. Configure. Oh, okay. You get to select the whole thing. So I'm going to just select everything. Submit selection. I'm just like you guys, clueless, really. Submit selection. So, I think everything would be select. Oh, maybe that's the problem. All right, let's go up. I want to submit selection, but I want to go above a little bit. Can I change this? Nope. All right. Enable file synchronization. All right. Let me try something different. I'll just go open this and see if that works. Nope. All right. You can't do that. It's just the launcher. Okay, you can run from exe if you log into the launcher at least once per day. The launcher creates a login file, but once you log in once, you will just run from the Star Citizen exe. Oh, okay. We could try that. The problem is I want everything in live, not just, in that folder. So, well then, I will see. Can I delete this? How do I delete this? Here, paste. Oh well, I'll add new, but this time I'm gonna go space. I would just want the whole directory, really, right? Let's go and open that launcher. So I'll put the launcher running off of that, and go here. Configure this. configure. All right, so that's the launcher. This is also, in case we want to do this in the future, maybe, you know, they can organize the files so that it's easier for us to deploy this, right? Okay. Settings. Configure. Everything's selected in that folder, but I don't know how to go above. See, this drive, this program is looking at folders and subfolders within this folder. So right now, in reality, if you go over here, right, under Optane Drive, program files, you have Star Citizen, then Live. If I had the exe here, it'd be fine. But no, the exe is in bin 64, which is only these files. And that's all I can select, but I want to select everything, right? Nerd Gamer says, you know, you'll know if you need to log in to the launcher again when you get the account authorization error when you run Star Citizen exe. All right, that's good to know. So I could do it this way, right? I could do it this way. But because of the limitation, submit select, I wanted to select the whole folders and previous. Ooh, maybe this is it. No, this is just a... Oh, well. Maybe I can edit the config. I mean the file. I'm not really sure. RAM drive, but less RAM. Dimmdrive, the entire game. What's the diff? This says Dimmdrive the entire game. Okay. Oh well. Alright. I have the launcher, and I have that. Great. So I'm just going to turn this on. Yeah. Okay, so here's Dimmdrive. So what I'm going to do is just to keep it simple. Oh, that's not going to work well, though. Alright, let's do this. First off, I'm going to delete this because I don't want that. Alright. Take this whole thing. Copy. I'm doing it manually, okay? Because there's a problem, obviously. I'm going to paste it here. Let's see how fast this goes. Wow. So this is, it's not using the Optane drive fully. I mean, it's fast, sure. It's filling up the memory. Okay. Let's see, how big is this puppy? 41.5. Full drive, okay? Full. Now that we have that, I have to go back to the launcher, which I will not run in RAM Drive, because I don't think I really care about the launcher, really. So, I'm going to run the launcher. There it is. And I'm going to go under Settings, because right now it's pointing to this location. I'm going to change it. And I'm going to change it to Q. And there. Robert Space Industries. Ooh. What am I doing wrong? I need to do the whole Robert Space Industries thing. So, new folder. Well, it doesn't really matter, actually. Well, does it? No. I could just do a Q. Never mind. I was being silly. Delete that. I'm just going to do Q. And that's good enough. There it is. So, let's just do verification. Uh-oh. Was there an update that I don't know about? We'll find out shortly. Okay. Let's pay attention to how fast this goes. Launching game now. Minimizing this. And it crashed. Now, you shouldn't need to change the location till Bake says. I know what you mean, but the reason why I changed the location is because if remember I just copied this, So the launcher was still referring to this location. Okay, I think I know why. I am going to go here, Task Manager. Actually, no, not Task Manager. Let's go here and this PC and manage. And if you guys know, if you've done this, about not... Yeah, I know I shouldn't need to have that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... this is not what I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Here we go. Properties. And advanced system settings. And virtual memory. Advanced. Change. Right now I have it set to the Optane drive. I was thinking maybe that could have a problem. I don't think so. Okay, I'll leave it alone. It could also be that it's waiting for a timer, and that timer is way too fast. In other words, the drive is way too fast. It'd be nice if you can actually... Let's just verify and see what happens. All right, it's doing it again. Launch. Again. It's probably too fast. Yeah, maybe... oh, Star Citizen? No, if I actually do that, it's going to start downloading Star Citizen. You'll see. Watch this. I selected Star Citizen folder. I go verify. Oh, insufficient disk space because there couldn't run anymore, right? So you have to go back. You can delete this because that's useless. I'm going to go back to Drive and select that and verify, and it should work good. This is a little test run, right? There, good to go, right? Maybe I don't have enough RAM. Okay, like it was suggested early on. So let's do that. But I wouldn't be surprised. There used to be a bug with NVMe drives that the client would crash because the NVMe drives were too fast compared to SSDs. So I'm wondering, maybe that's the same thing that we're having here. What I'm going to do now is increase the size. Let's see. There it is. I'm going to take it offline. Watch what happens. Bye-bye. Dimmdrive is gone. I have to copy it over again. That's okay. It's all good. So HD, Dimmdrive. So I'm going to add more. I'm going to do 44. This was my original attempt. Maybe even 45, just in case. All right. There we go. And on. Boom. Yeah, I don't mind the boom. All right, so now we have to do the exact same thing. But just because... yeah, I don't need to do that. But just in case. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to Q Drive. Paste. I'm going to relaunch the launcher after I paste it in there. Okay. I'll delete this. If it doesn't work, we'll find out. Interesting. You see how it says 1.56? I want to show you this something. This is something, the cool part for you guys to notice. I'm going to take this and copy it over onto here. Oh, I can't do that. Temp. Paste. Watch how fast it goes. Same thing. 1.6, 1.61, 1.62. It's writing to the NVMe drive faster than it does to RAM. Best Jimin, I'm sorry. Rest your ears, yes. My launcher is set to Cloud Imperium Games, but I have a launcher and Star Citizen folders in this in there as well. That's right, and that's what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. So that was interesting. See, you can see that. So I'm going to delete this unnecessary. Okay, let's go to Q Drive. And now that I've done that, I'm going to go to Q Drive and delete this. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to go here and copy, because look at the properties. There it is. That's the size. Copy, Q Drive, paste. Now, I may have to reinstall the launcher. We'll find out. Interesting, eh? There we go. That's the max write speed. Probably read speed too. Well, I will say this. The NVMe uses 4 times PCIe. From the chipset, that's what I'm using. That's where I have controlling the Optane drive. From the chipset to the CPU is only 4 times. And I'm wondering, does the chipset handle the chipset to RAM? In this case, no. It goes from the RAM to the CPU. So that could explain. What I was seeing was only 4 times PCIe speeds. So, we'll see. Okay, so now we're there. I'm just gonna cancel this. Where is it? There it is. Quit. Done. And now let's go launcher. I may have to rerun this. We'll find out. Okay. Q. It remembered it. Okay. But I have to change that. Because now it's here and Rubber Space Industries. Select folder. Done. Just like before. Let's see. Nope. I think it's too fast. Come on. Is there any way we can make it work? Can we slow it down? No. You know, I know it's not the RAM. It's definitely not the drive. It could just be that it's just too fast. You know? And there's that limit. So, CIG and anyone else, with the advent of internet, we're only like 2 or 1 step removed from knowing someone. Please look into and tell me what you think can be the cause of this. It's a Dimmdrive right now is like for less than $9 Canadian on Steam, so it's straightforward that way. What I'm going to try is, I'm not giving up. I'm going to give it one more try. But if you guys can know what may be causing this, please share. So I'm going to go here. I agree. And the launcher, I'm changing it. That was the original location. Now it's going to be Q. Install. Nah. Just in case it's some sort of registry tweak or something. Oh, I have to close that. No problem. So far, so good. And let's run it. And the 32 that are joining me for this test, you're awesome. More the better. Okay, so there it is. It wants me to launch it. Of course, it's probably going to ask me my top secret password. Oh no, it's remembered it. Good. Maybe I should uninstall everything. Yeah, I tried all of this. I was messing with this yesterday. Not the RAM drive though. You know, messing around with moving it in preparation for this because I knew the RAM was coming. Quit launcher when window is closed. That's something new. Okay. I'm going to verify just one more time. All right, let's do this. Nope, it's too fast. I knew it. It's either that or there's some sort of checks that they're doing. I have more than enough RAM. You know, more than enough. Oh, look at that. My RAM speed's not even running at 3866. It's only 3200. So that has to be fixed. Let's see. Okay, that's 5 gigs. So I'm going to definitely tweak this. But I can't even... maybe I should slow it down really slow. It won't help. Glad to see I'm not the only one, Nerd Gamer. I must say I have been curious if something like RAM Drive and Star Citizen would work. Absolutely. That's why we're testing this. And it should. There's no reason why it shouldn't, and it would make it showcase the possibility of this game, you know, in a way you couldn't even imagine. Christopher Rupert, hello, hello. Flickr says, there is no way you can underclock your RAM for the moment, at the moment. Of course not. It would have to be at the application level so that it's not too fast, is there? Not that I know of. I know, is there like a throttling program? But that's mostly CPU, not RAM. Like, you know, they used to have these megahertz or frequency games. If you had a 486 and you pressed the turbo, it would go that fast, much faster. Can you remove the data package and re-download it? I don't think it would make a difference, to be honest. But I could try if you want. Of course, I'm streaming at 4K, so it's a little overkill. Our performance might take a hit, but let's try that. I'm not going to, you know, say no to any suggestion that makes somewhat of an attempt to fix it. All right, so this is saying there's 6 gigs free. I'm going to go here and here and here and here. And bye-bye, my friend. Book. I'm even going to get rid of this guy. Book. You know what? While I'm at it, I'll get rid of all this. Duke. Duke. All right, there's nothing there. All right, we're all together. It's going to want to install. So this is a fresh download. Nothing new. Nothing to say. All right, maybe I should slow it down. I don't know. Let's see what the performance says. I'm keeping an eye. Right now I'm uploading at 17,000 kilobytes a second. What does a DOS box do to slow? Malfunction? I'm not sure what you're asking, but long time since I tested this with an older Dimmdrive. It were too unstable for me to be useful at the time. Asus Hyper M.2 times 4 card RAID was better choice then. Absolutely, Till Blake. I looked at that too, and honestly, I'm just trying to reduce the latency. The RAID doesn't really affect latency. In fact, when they did 2 Optane drives together, the latency was still the same. Sure, the throughput was almost double, but the latency is what I'm trying to get rid of. Well, unless it's overclocked. I'm not overclocking. In fact, I'm underclocking it right now. This RAM is 3866, and right now it's default at 3200. It would have to be software solution that controls the RAM drive so that you could simulate an NVMe or SSD. Yeah, something to look at, but irrelevant, sorry. But will you be streaming SC today? Absolutely, Best Gen 98, I will be. If this works, we're definitely going to make it stream. We're going to see the performance. And the more of you guys that can join, or ladies, or peoples, who cares? Please join. I am not biased. Even bring your AI. If you're developing AI, you want to see if it can actually work as your teammate in your ship, please, by all means, join us. But I'd like to see if this actually helps with the experience I get when I'm on the planet. You know, I mean, it's really stable. I just popped this in. Didn't even go into BIOS. Just let it do its own thing. Let BIOS set its default settings for the RAM, and bam, here we are. So yes, if this doesn't work, I'll still play. It's just there's a reason why I did this. And this is why. Nerd Gamer says, "Oh, Sataro, I finally got into the PU last night for more than 10 minutes. I don't know what to say. I hope it's going to be better." Was it more than 10 minutes or just 10 minutes? Well, that's interesting. Aha. There we go. What? Aha. I think it's my son. I'm going to have to get him off. I'm going to tell him. I'll be right back. I am back. Yay. Gotta love kids. You know, if you have multiple Steam accounts and they're having their own little LAN party, so they're all logging into their own games. I'm like, oh man. Shenanigan, man. Adrian. Well, I'm trying to pull off some sort of new shenanigans. If this does work, and it's faster latency, because I would just be blown away. And I'm like, wow. Yay us. Here, I'll show you the benchmarks again, in case you missed it. So this is Delta. This is the Optane drive. You can see it's doing its thing. Its latency is pretty fast, right? And here's the RAM. And it's done, right? It's a little slower. It's not in the 9,000s anymore. Let's see, 7,100. And it's because it's downloading to it. So that's pretty good. Captain Boomer says, I'm sad. Oh no. Is there anything that we can do to make you happy? Do you want to be today's happy little cloud? I don't want to trivialize your sadness. But if you want to change your state, if this works, it will be happy for me. I'll be happy for everyone. Oh, Captain Boomer says, because of the man turret issue of my Anvil Gladiator. Yeah. I don't like bugs. Contraband says, off topic, did you ever find out if the Monk Quest and Kingdom Come Deliverance was bugged or not? I have not. In fact, I came home from work, popped in the RAM, and started it up. Since last night when I was like, it's bedtime. But I will check it out. It's on my to-do list. DOSBox slow down a game or slow downs the PC of sorts. I don't know what method it used. Maybe you could incorporate something like that. Okay. DOSBox, eh? Let's see. Ooh, it's an x86 emulator with DOS. Yeah. Okay, I'll look into that, but come on. Don't put any... I don't know if maybe that was deliberate, but somehow when they had the NVMe issue, when we migrated from SSD to NVMe, it was how fast it was starting the client. So this is crazy fast, of course. Nerd Gamer says, if this works, I'm going to have to order 128 gigs of RAM for my new build instead of 64 gigs. You know, Nerd, I went 64 because I wanted the speed, 3866. That's why I went 64. If I didn't mind 3200, I would have went with 128. You know? So, I really, like, I'm going to use this RAM drive for more than just Star Citizen. I'm using for other things. Video editing. But with that said, it'd be nice if it actually works. It'd be really nice. Nerd Gamer, I don't know, can you run DOSBox to launch the launcher? Because that's 32-bit platform. We're Star Citizen 64-bit platform. Right? Not really sure. I'm very impressed with the internet, though. I'm still able to maintain 16,000 and download. 3200 is still good compared. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 3200 is good. In fact, my other systems, my 4770s, is running 2400 DDR3. So 3200, yeah. But, you know, is this a thing? I don't know. We will know. And at the same time, maybe Dimmdrive doesn't work the best. Maybe I have to use the one from Asus. Asus has one that you can run up to 64 gigs of RAM on it, the size. But I would like to see, right? So I'm going to try this. I could probably start downloading the other one, but just in case the problem is Dimmdrive. What I could also ask is the developer. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to use Dimmdrive, is because it's Steam. Maybe I can tell them, hey, I'm having a problem running Star Citizen. What am I doing wrong? Right? And if I share it with you, you guys could probably point it in that direction. And this, again, all of my settings, all of the details for my system is in the description of the video. And it'll be interesting to see if it works. Okay, we're almost done the initial pack, which is 10 gigs. Then we have, I believe, 30 left. Yeah. Tune in the next 10 minutes. Go have dinner with your family. Do what you need to do. A Nerd Gamer says, I'm not sure. You should be able to use old DOS commands like CD and then type the exe name. Curious to see if it will throw an error if it's not 32-bit. Oh, I'm sure it would. Yeah, no. I liken it to trying to put a large pizza on a 3-inch plate. You're going to get a lot of pizza on the floor or on the table. Man. It's doing its thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Right now it's downloading the 290 gigs. It doesn't show how fast we're downloading it. It's a shame. Captain Boomer says, aren't there any other, like DOSBox, to slow down CPU cycles for any app? If you guys know, please share, because I'd like to see if we can actually do that. Have a pause. Maybe there's a timeout and it's expecting like 30 seconds. If it's faster than that, then crash. Or maybe it's preparing something and it can't do it fast enough in parallel with how fast it's being loaded. I'm not sure. If I had a debugger, I would. But if you are watching and you know the answer, more power to you if you could share. Nerd Gamer seems like is mentioning this. Seems like they would need an abstraction layer between the Ramdisk and the OS so that it could simulate different drive types. I mean, because Ramdisk is just a virtual disk after all. Hello, Crazy Jimmy. Hello. Just to bring you up to speed, Crazy Jimmy, what we're doing is we are testing out Dimmdrive. It's like a RAM drive type thing. It uses your available RAM as a drive. And we went ahead and created this Q drive. And as you can see, Q drive, even though it's downloading Star Citizen to it, is doing very well. So there it is. It's almost done the download. Right. If I go to Q, we'll see it's loading up. And here's the Optane drive, and this is the Samsung drive. So if I go here and do a start benchmark, you can see it kicking in. That was pretty fast. Between 2,000 and 2,500, right? And the Q drive start, even though it's being downloaded too, it finishes really fast. Here's the graph. you know. So we'll see. Interesting. Crazy Jimmy says, yes, it's super fast. Now, the only issue I've had is what I'm doing is manually copying the program, the game, from the Optane drive to the Q drive and then launching it from there. I even went as far as to not only point it to the library folder to the Q drive, but also install the launcher into Q drive. So we will see. And Dimmdrive is pretty straightforward to use. It's actually embedded with Steam, so if you go to your Steam, whatever you have on your PC, it'll work. Like, I can technically do Kingdom Come Deliverance. And all I have to do is just hit switch on, and it copies everything that it needs to it automatically. The problem is this. Oh, I can't edit this? Aww. But this one I can edit, right? No, I can't. Oh, yeah, I have to turn this off in order to edit that. Another issue is I can't use this Dimmdrive because it doesn't allow me to go back a folder. And in Star Citizen, where the exe is located, it's in a subfolder, not in the main folder. So that's another tip for Dimmdrive. Please allow us to be able to grab all of the folders that we want so that we can actually launch it within the Games app window. Malfunctioning 142A says, new computers are super fast. We older computers, old DOS games are unplayable. DOSBox allows you to slow down the game. Not to use DOSBox, but to figure out how to slow it down for loading's sake. Exactly. And if it's a megahertz game, you want to be able to at least blink before you blow up when you fly into the wall. Nerd Gamer says, when I moved to my SSD, I had just do a fresh download. Okay. That's what I'm doing. This is 100% fresh. I hope it works. Dun dun. The launcher was installed into Q. The program is installed into Q. And we'll see. May I paste a link? Captain Boomers? Absolutely. Here. Okay, go ahead. You're good to go now. Dun dun dun. AMD also makes RAM Drive, so you can get, and they have different size tiers. Oh yeah, but Asus actually has a RAM Drive type of up to 64 gigs free. I was going to use that originally, but then I wanted something that you guys can actually use for other things and make it simple, right? So I'm trying this one out. It's on sale too. It's 50% off right now. Hey Saro says, hey Sataro. Zero. I've been trying to download Star Citizen and it keeps stopping in the middle of the download. That is weird. What I would do is when it says stopping in the middle of the download, pause it and then see if you can resume it. CPU killer, huh? Okay. Alright, I will try that out. Thank you. Open. I'm opening it right now just to check it out. Doo-doo. Wow. That one's not good. That's not good. CPU killer. It is a web page, which is not good. So I don't know. I went onto that link and it went to IIS, which is interesting. The resource you are looking for has been removed. Has its name changed or temporarily unavailable? And it goes to a default location, interpubweb cpukiller.com, which is not really .com, and it's port 80. It's not HTTPS. So I don't know if that's a good one, Captain Boomers. Do you know who actually put that? Where did you get that one from? Like I went to the web page directly, and it worked. I'm just weird. That's weird that that link didn't work for me. Somebody go and refresh. Huh. Okay. It was the /. The / is what did it. So CPU Killer 3 is available. CPU Killer is a software capable of slowing down your computer 90%, permitting you to run older games. Let us see if it is 32-bit. License, upgrade, registry, download. Aha. Alright, I'll check it out. Well, not tonight, of course. Due to product demand, ability to choose between new and slow algorithms. I just don't know if it's actually the CPU though. I think it's the RAM, the hard drive itself. I mean, that's a good link actually. Just get rid of the / and it'll work. MSI also have their RAM drive, similar to Asus, absolutely Tilbake. And the limitation is 64 gigs. And a few other benefits. I mean, for $8, Dimmdrive is easy. And it's Steam, right? So that's if it's stable. I can't vouch for that. I'm just testing this out. Captain Boomer says, it's a nasty, the description. Is your new computer too fast for old software? CPU Killer is the solution. Okay, there's the description. Yes, it is. My computer is currently plagued by slow HDD. Need to upgrade whenever I can afford an SSD. Crazy? It's going to be cheaper. Crazy Jimmy. It's going to be cheaper soon enough. That's for sure. Captain Boomer says, I found it right now. Ooh. Tilbake says, a tip. Don't install random software from internet into Windows 10. Worst case scenario, your Windows 10 can be bricked. Absolutely, Tilbake. That's why what I normally do is I run a virtual environment to do some testing, and I'll know right away. It gives me the, oh, this will not operate in this environment unless it's 32-bit or some sort of thing like that, right? But I don't see why that would be a serious issue, but I didn't want to keep it simple. I want to keep this simple, and if it works, then this is what we'll do. But I'm pretty sure this issue is similar to what we had when we went from SSD to NVMe. The speed is just 3 times faster, but we'll find out. We're almost at the 20 gig mark, and this is looking good. Refresh. We're at 27.1 left. Thumb. Hey, malfunction 142. See, this is more than enough for that. Which was, I was going to try this game out in, I was going to give it 44 gigs to test it. Games that actually load as you come close to, you know, certain sectors, load time latency is so important. And I'm hoping that using the RAM drive, you know those little weird late stutters that we have when we're playing Star Citizen, just abrupt loading moments, I'm hoping it's gone. No more canary in the coal mine knowing when somebody's coming into your clipping range. I'd rather lose it. Let's see. Oh, I got a disaster prediction. Geomagnetic storm in progress. Minor technological and health alerts. Watch out for the electric spectrum. That's from Suspicious Observers app, the disaster prediction app. So we're having a geomagnetic storm. Let me see what's going on here. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Let's see. All right. 3 hours ago. Let's see what they say. Oh.
I had lots of energy. I was sleeping well. My body was functioning. Good evening, folks. We're going to dive a bit deeper on this morning's story about China's hazardous weather plan, but here it will be on a potential unmentioned reason for China's massive weather modification, releasing silver iodide from ground-based burning stations high on Tibetan mountains. So first, let's get a bit of a visual on where these hundreds of thousands of burning stations are going to be placed. This is, of course, Asia, and the region where they're going is Tibet, aimed at condensing moisture on the particles released high up into the atmosphere. The idea being to increase rainfall across a wide region that has the potential to be an unimaginably enormous reservoir. The Tarim Basin is the large area around that desert-like oval in western China. The region is much larger than that oval-shaped desert. It is the plateau that slowly feeds the regions below in China, notably the green region to the east. Their water needs are soaring, and their dam and management efforts aren't enough. They just need more water. Now, this is what the intertropical convergence zone looks like in the northern winter. The Indian Ocean moisture stays over the seas while the convergence zone slips southward off the continent and into the sea. However, as northern summer comes, the flow of moisture tends to drive up over India and towards the Tibetan plateau, both directly and with the northern push on its eastern side. This is how both India and China support massive populations, this water right here. We were a bit light on this area in terms of coverage in our book, Weatherman's Guide to the Sun, so perhaps now we should go a bit past that with some newer articles as well. Let's begin with the sun's influence on the monsoon itself. It is now well recognized that higher sunspot activity is correlated with a more northern and more variable monsoonal flow. Meanwhile, lower solar activity is correlated with what is known as Indian monsoon failure, where the convergence zone stays further south and the primary flow is towards Indochina and finally over Vietnam. This not only has driven million-death famines in India during grand solar minimum, but it is poised to make what used to be major drought events in China before they had 1 billion people, and turn it into an absolute catastrophe if it were to happen again now. FYI, the primary forcing of this are via Siberian high intensification under high sunspot number, and under Arctic phase oscillation, shifting that allows the higher solar activity to control an active northern flow of the vapor, while the weaker solar activity can't keep it from flowing eastward instead of north. It is also notable that the Hadley cell effects that were responsible for over 80% of the mechanistic explanations of solar forcing in our book are related to the ocean subcontinent dynamics at work in this region's hydrology, the monsoon, making for a top-down and direct forcing effect of the sun on this flow. So, let's try once again to visualize the effects versus, say, an average flow in summer. When the sun is active, we get a wavy and strong flow northward over a wide area from the Tarim Basin to eastern China, while lower activity can drive the failure of the flow and the southern track to the east. Most of the solar monsoon forcing data comes from China and India, and about 20 to 40% of modern relevant solar physics papers. If they know the sun is going to sleep, they might want to try to stave off the worst effects that would jeopardize about 1 billion of their people. As we mentioned this morning, the silver iodide they want to put up into the sky, having it in your water isn't good, whether you're a plant or a person. And as we always mention in these topics, we should not be playing God in the skies. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.
Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I forgot that I was streaming. I'm just waiting for this download. They're pretty good, little bits. Okay, water desalination is not a possibility. Absolutely, totally. Absolutely. It's just how easy is it going to get there? You know, we're always trying to make, transatlantic pipes to move oil. Why can't we do that for water? Pump the water into the area. Right on, Nerd Gamer. This raises the brow when they talk about shooting chemicals into the atmosphere. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of solutions to a problem, but you only have so much limited time and resources and energy, right? Chemtrails banned. No, he's kidding. Okay, so we got we go to sleep. Night all. Good luck, Captain Boomers. Sleep well. The registrant says, I'd like to see Helium Prime from the Chronicles of Riddick in game somehow. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah, of course. And of course, who wouldn't want that? Come on. So we're down to 11, and this is a big test. If it works, yay. Yay us. Yay me. Yay everyone. I don't know. I'm skeptical. But we'll try. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Alright, let me just look at the ASUS. There it is. Doo-doo. Interesting. So you just have to download it. Yeah, there it is. See, I have two systems that I can use the RAM drive for, and I'd like to see if this works. You know what? If it doesn't work, I want to quickly just check if Kingdom Come Deliverance works, and if it does, I mean it's CryEngine, right? Flicker says, shoot more silver into the sky and you'll get more rain, as long as the wind is in your favor. Oof. Imagine how expensive it would be. Yeah. But if you look at it in a business sense, maybe that investment's worth it, right? Or the alternative is unacceptable. It's a hard thing to choose. Look at carbon tax. The alternative is unacceptable. Let's just try and see if this helps. Marky Snarky says, no, sorry, it's Marky Snark. What sick soundtrack stuff do you listen to here? My brain, nay, my very soul must know. Marty, this is the Star Citizen launcher sound music that's composed for Star Citizen, and I believe it's available for download and listening. It's really, really good. It's definitely epic. And when you're doing something epic in Star Citizen and the music cues in, it's just goosebumpy all the way. You know? There was this time, I think it was like 5 streams back, where Lucky 13 was having fun at my expense. I was falling from the orbit to the atmosphere, and we blew up a cat, starfare in the atmosphere. I wasn't caught, but they caught me before we landed, so that was pretty good. This needs to be done for science. Yay. For science. Yes. 'Cause science and stuff. It's epic. Alright, so while we wait, I'm just going to try to see. Oh yeah, while it's on I can't do it, but while it's not I can. I also wonder if this would help with video editing. We'll find out shortly. Well, I'll find out when I have time. I won't have time if I'm streaming, but I will make time. Marty Snark says, "You're kidding me. It has been many months since I loaded the launcher, but I also play the muted sound in most games. This incredible music. I have been missing out." Yes, especially when you're EVAing, the subtleties, it's like Space Odyssey 2001. Bezjan98 says, Satoru is the only guy I can watch something downloading for ages. Oh man, thank you. Thanks guys. You make me happy that way. It's just being silly. It's true, we're watching paint dry. Whee! I'm hopeful that it will be a success, right? That's why we wait. And I'm streaming at 4K 30 frames a second right now while I'm doing a download. It's not bad. Yeah. I mean, if Kingdom Come works, then I must be doing something wrong. Well, while we wait, why don't we just go to the official site, see what happens. Ooh. I like this. I can't wait for the rain and the puddles and like Blade Runner-ish planet in Star Citizen. I'm just going to be sitting there watching the rain come down while everybody's running around trying to, save the planet or the universe or whatever. I'm like, would you like more beer? I don't know. All right. Oh, I'm going to check this out. Settings. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Here's not that one. Yeah, the referral program. Here it is. Ooh, I have 5. And here are the people. Shadow. These are the prospects. That means you've used the code and created an account, which you guys can. No problem. Please feel free to do so. And this is the code right here. You can't miss it. Or you can go ahead with the recruit, and this is it. And it'll tell you who it was. Third wheel. Thank you. If we ever get that, what do you call that? The Mile High Club, everyone on this list is invited. And of course, all you two. You're all awesome. Because we, in the Star Citizen community, we didn't have any initial program like this, right? We just did it because we liked, and we got our friends in. And there's no retroactive, unfortunately. But it's pretty cool. And if you want to see what the ranking ladder gives me, this is what it gives you guys. On the 5th one, I get stuff. Yay. On the 10th, you get a Gladius and gold. Just hanger flare, right? But then you get this racing package, and you get this package, and then this package, and that package. But this is the one at 1,000. This is the only one. This is the one that's worth it. Everything else, I wish you can gift these, but they're account locked. And here are the guys: Board Gamer, Alpha, Level Cap, and Sun Schwimmy, Alpha. All right, so let's see. It's not bad. Let's go to Spectrum. See what the community's saying. Dun 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 dun. Oh, are we almost done? Ooh, we're down to 1.2. General chat lobbies. Okay, that is wonderful for spring and plants. This is what you're missing. This almost looks like it has 2 eyes. Blah. All right, let's turn to attention. Yes, rain on the planet would be just the best. Yes, beer me. I'd love it too. You stream around like 1 a.m. here in UK time. I usually watch till 3 because of time zones. Oh man, I'm sorry. I would do earlier. I would. It's just real life. But it doesn't mean I won't. Sometimes I'm like early morning too, right? Nerd Gamer, I have 4 people on my referral. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Found this channel, and Marty says, found this channel this past week. Loved the chill vibe, but also the patience Satara has when waiting for others to join up as they flail about. Great job, man. Oh man, thank you, Marty. All I know is the stuff I want to do, people are my gold. People and their attitude and what they bring to the team, that's valuable to me. So I better have patience, or else I'll be, not accomplishing my end goal, which is have fun with everybody. Even those guys who want to steal my stash, it's okay. Nerd gamer. I have, yeah, that's right. All right, almost done. So I'm gonna close this down. Let's see. Fire Team 6. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, this was fun. I don't know if you guys seen this, but this was quite fun. So we're good now, right?
I can't even see
That's
y'all
too loud.
on the radar anymore.
Are we good now?
Right below us.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Let
jumping.
me just get a little bit ahead.
If anyone, someone get an Aquila or something.
See?
bring
Yeehaw!
it in,
That's
get
awesome.
over.
Unfortunately, it breaks. Whoa.
Are you guys still taking out the trash?
Okay, I think one of my suspensions just went. Oh, that's funny. I can't believe it.
But
I got a spark maker. It's making a spark.
oh, I see a gray whatever, smaller like.
A gray cat. Yeah, that's what I brought.
Gray cat.
That's
Oh,
not
is this you in the
4K.
gray cat?
Yeah. Okay, with my
So hilarious.
co-pilot. There it is. Oh yeah, this is where I get run over.
When we finally get
Holy cow, the gray cat's
No.
slow.
Ah!
We have to do
Look at
this.
that.
Oh, he runs me over. Oh my god. It's a death race. Oh.
That was the building.
We should make a new game mode. It's like
All right. This is it, guys. The moment of truth. The disappointment. The disappointment. All right. Submission canceled. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna try something. Just in case. Oh man, it tells you. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna change this back to C. Delta. Program files. There. Okay. Launch game. So there it is. It's launching. It's using the config, the custom config from it. So I know that much is working. So, but it's not running from where I want it to run. All right. So I'm gonna quit the game. All right. Change. Let's see if I can do this. Q. Select folder. Alright. Verify. I'm just doing something. There it is. It's saying it's running. I understand. Alright. I can't double run, which is silly. Yes. Alright. Alright, launch game. Let's see if it works. No, nah. It's that initial send. It's too fast. There's a game log file. It should show you what caused. Okay, Nerd Gamer, let's go and find out. I'm going to close this. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn B. Oh, it's gone. Good. Alright. Let's go to Q drive. Not here. What's here? Live. See, it doesn't even go. I can't even load the user. Not even once. It doesn't even get that far. You know, when you run it for the first time, it doesn't even get that far. So, the crash handler, it doesn't even get that far. Sad. So that's 3.1.SE Alpha 3.10. That's what was downloaded, I guess. I don't know. See? That's what's killing it, not the launcher. So if I run the launcher, for instance, okay, there's the launcher. And it's the right location. I'm going to run the launcher. I mean the client. And of course it's going to crash on me. Okay? So if I run this launcher, I mean C drive, I mean the Delta Optane drive. Here it is. It works. It's that initial launch. Oh, couldn't find user information. Crash handled on exit. I'm okay with that. See? It didn't even get far enough. Right? So... it's gonna go to edit. This is different. 1650. Okay. Oh, let's make sure it is. File, save. It can't even get to the user file. That's how lousy it is. So, it's just too fast. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to just try something different. Okay? Compatibility. Run in a compatibility as administrator. And I will make a run in 2008. Let's see what happens. No. Not at all. Yeah, alright, let's see. It's not anything, it's just how fast it moves. Nerd Gamer says, do you have files in the username app data? Okay, let's try it. Alright, let's go and see. Right. Alright, here I am. Maybe I should uninstall this stuff. What do you guys think? It seems like I have two. Local. Alright, app data local. Let's go there. Doo-doo. Robert Space Industries. No. Star Citizen. What am I looking for? Which folder? Star Citizen, right? Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Alright, so this is what we have. I'm going to open it up. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright. Yeah, that's not going to work well. So, open with zip. Nope. So, couldn't find user information is old error message, and often it's because the game installed in other location than install or download too. Make sure, yeah. Tilbake, what I did there is I didn't use, see this launcher is pointing here, okay? And what I did is I was trying to see if I can just fool the system. Here, let's just go back. RSI launcher. Delete. Can't because this is launching. Delete. Alright, let me just see about deleting this stuff. I'll reinstall the launcher just in case. There we go. Delete. Data. Local. Alright. RSI. Deleting that. Let's keep that open. And downloads. And install it again. In queue. Install. And anyway, I know I didn't expect it to work because of the fact of where I was pointing. I was running the launcher from D drive, right? When I tried launching it from the Q drive, it has its own thing. Right, so now it's going to ask me to fill this in, and I'm going to fill it in off screen. Please enter your code that you received by email. Excellent. All right, so now how am I going to do this? Don't mind me while I do this for you guys. Doo-doo. All right. Wow, that was quite interesting. It was playing the exact same sound 2 times 2 on 2 different systems. Odd. Okay. Let's hope it's something like this. Oh, that'd be so awesome. Alright, 2-step authentication on the phone. Sent. Oh, come on. There we are. Okay. Dun dun dun. Okay, that is closed. And we're good. All right. So I'm going to come back. Transition. So it's asking to install. And the reason why is it couldn't find it. So when I go to settings, it's probably... that's interesting. Why is it asking to install? So let me just go over here and verify. Okay. Let me just go verify again. All right. Let's see. Now, see, it's trying, but it can't. Every time it launches Star Citizen, it crashes on me. So if I go into Delta and I go to Program Files and then try launching it won't work because it's trying to access the user information supposedly, but now it's working. So, but at least it got that far. Now, what happens is I bet you anything, if I change this, maybe, but it's not going to be running off RAM. Oh, I don't want that. I just want it to here. All right, and then I hit this again. Let's see if it crashes on us. Yeah. But if I hit launch, I won't have a problem. So it doesn't even get that far. Symbolic says, yeah, but somehow game retrieve wrong info, whether it's picked from the registry or from some other file. I know, I realize that. I'm just trying to see if I can make it run off the RAM drive, but right now it's not, you know. It's a shame. It's just too fast, which is strange. Very, very strange. So if I change this and go, you know, C, Q drive. I don't want to complicate things, I know. And launch. It's going to say, hey, too fast and crash. All right, now that it had so many crashes, okay? Right? Patch notes, whatever. We can now at least go back and see. All right, and let's go local and Star Citizen, and this is it. Now, more than likely this was the dump from not this one. It was from the one that actually launched. So I'm going to delete this and see what happens. Oh, it was. Okay. So now how do we look at this? Open with... No. Notepad++. Here it is. Okay, Star Citizen exe, Q, version, build, comment, nothing, challenges, ID, crash, digest. So this is a crash digest that it has. Soon you've done that, run and verify option launcher and check. And don't run Star Citizen exe directly, run from the launcher. Yeah, that's what I'll do this again though. Verify, it's doing the verification. I will delete this. I will also, after it's done verification, and then before I launch it, I'm going to close this. Okay, dokie. I just don't care for those pop-ups from Steam. Right, quit that. Let's try it again. And here we are. Run as administrator, just in case. Right? Okay, top secret password. It's connecting. And there it is. Wonderful. Let's go back to app data, local, Star Citizen. All right. And launch game. Crash. There they are. Okay. Verify. And let's see if we can open this one up. No. Doesn't really help me much, does it? Alright. What do I do with that file? Yeah, game log file are usually located under the game itself. Right here, right? But the problem I'm having is it doesn't get that far on the queue. So here, I'll just go here so you can see. See, I don't have that because it doesn't even get that far. It doesn't even launch the launcher even once because it just takes, it's too fast, right? There's some sort of latency that it's waiting for. Yeah. Yeah. And you not only do you not see the game log file, you see nothing that shows that the client's ever ran once successfully. So maybe it's one of these access APIs, or that there's a timeout, and if it's too fast, it's not even ready. Boom, yeah, right? I wonder if... Okay, I'm going to try something crazy. This is going to be whacked, okay, guys? This is going to be whacked. All right? I don't think it's going to be able to do it, but you never know. Okay, so what is the size that's available? 6 gigs. Okay. I'm going to go here under videos. That's 2 gigs. 6 gigs. I'll do this one. Copy. All right, we're going to see if this is going to help. If it works, wow. Right? Okay. So I think you know what I'm going to try. Yes? No. Yeah, it was not going to help. So delete. Interesting. Oh well. Nerd Game. I'm looking up the thread that lists where the log files are. There's ones for client crashes on startup. Okay, sure. Thanks, Nerd Gamer. I'm gonna try this again, but a little bit faster this time. Please. Ah, too slow. What did I do? Okay. Something to keep it busy. Maybe this will help. Oh, he was hoping. Oh man, it's just too fast. Videos, Squadron 42. Interesting. It's a neat way we do, eh? Nice. That's just silliness. Let's see. Recent. Interesting. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is the end of the death race that we had with synchronizers. It's quite funny. Okay, let's I guess end the shenanigans and start the real stream, I suppose. Just another set of disappointments. So here's the speed when it's not busy. I'm going to try this one again. Copy. No way, man. The human clicks is just not fast enough. No way. Alright, forget that. What's a disappointment? Alright, I'm going to delete this just to quickly test something. Oh, right, I have this running right now. Try again. There. All right, let us try this. Turning this off. Actually, here we go. Games and apps. Turning this one on. Alright, turning it off. It'll disappear. Turn this on, and then turn that on. So this is how it normally would work, okay? It's copying over the files. If you go here, you'll actually see Q drive being populated, right? Okay, so you're thinking Tilbake I should use... Oh. Sorry. Alright, it's done. Alright, how much space did it take up? Wow, leaving 2 gigs. Alright. Okay, I guess it was not really cancel. I want to launch it. I couldn't launch it? What's going on? Alright, I'm going to launch it now. Engine, no. Data, it's probably been. There it is. Alright, let's do it. It's running off the RAM drive. Let's see how fast this puppy goes. Wow, it's fast. Alright. It's gone. CPU usage. Well, that's different. Never seen that before. Oh, okay. Because this is the first time I'm basically allowing it. It's like I'm running it for the first time. Go to settings, graphic settings. Confirm. Let's try this. Alright. There you go. Graphic settings. There it is. And ultra high. Desync. Very good. Okay. Windowed mode. Full screen. Confirm. Wow. Yeah. I'm turning this on. Oops. Okay, as you can see, it ran. Oh, wow, there's a new update, 1.4.2. Since yesterday's stream. I guess they had an update come out. Nice. Way to go, guys. Continue. Let's see what happens. For you, those of you that tuned in or was with me yesterday, you know that I had a certain session. Okay. There it is. Light armor. It's good. 32 frames a second at 4K. Pranav says, so you have 128 gigabytes of RAM total, half SC and half NKD and half for the desktop? No, I only have 64. I basically cleared out the SC's Star Citizens, and the program basically copies what it needs over, right? So I copied everything manually, but it launches so fast that SC crashes. Royce says, theoretically, it should be within 15% of Intel's Optane 900, what I've read. Yeah, 15% latency reduction is huge for me. That's huge. You know, from my experience anyway. Wow. I noticed the loading is already better. Is there a... Yeah, but then again, I wasn't running this off of the RAM drive. I mean, the Optane drive. I've been running this off of the Samsung SSD, nvidia type of thing. So, let's see. I'm just going to go and check this out. Oop, mouse settings are too soft. Alright, let's open it up. Basically, there was a bug where I could no longer access this. Yeah, it was just a bug, guys. So all I had to do is restart. Excellent.
Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself.
Don't worry
Forget about them.
Nope, don't want that one. There it is. That's the one I want. All right. Everything else is not important. Close. Very nice.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
Now I better show up to the... So that's all it was. Just another bug. Now, of course, this is only like certain FPS, right? Flicker says, yeah, this is a good update. So it probably fixed the bug. I'm here. I'm a little late. Sorry. Am I going to play this in RAM Drive? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely yes. Wow, they'll bring it Ace Detective. Wow, that library's in Ace Detective. Yeah. All right. Pranav says, so you have 128 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, no, I don't. But anyway, as you can see, it definitely helps with performance. Loading performance. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but I don't know if it's the 1.42 that was just released, I guess. Because yesterday was 1.41. But wow. Okay, so this worked flawlessly. And we know that Star Citizen is in alpha. But the fact that this runs with RAMDRIVE is neat. But then again, I also use the official, semi-official way to copy over what I needed. Right? There's not really an official way. You just copy what you want and run it from the RAM drive. Right? It's just so fast. And this crash reminds me of what happened when we moved from SSD to NVMe. Early on. I mean, this was like 2.0. Even pre. So. Most annoying bug in KCD is everyone is hostile to me as in they want 700 credits just to speak to me. Even storyline characters. Funny as I finish the game just fine. Okay, I have to go and eat with the others. Alright, brothers, let's go. Let's go eat some porridge. Alright, I want to talk to this guy.
Talk to me, brother.
Tell me what you search for.
I need to make a confession.
Uh-oh.
I'm no priest,
Somebody's watching.
but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
I'm not important.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices.
All right.
Still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas.
I just want to see if this
Siskin
crash is
might
when
be a
it's
lot
save.
of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Alright, now I'm going to go and save.
Slow down, brother.
I am slow, very slow. You were seen by a witness. Of course I was seen by a
Mother
witness.
of God, what are you doing, you wretch? God in heaven, what have you done now?
I have no idea. Maybe I pickpocketed somebody? I'm not too worried.
Why such haste?
Why? Because I'm running. Sorry, guys.
Slow down, brother.
Just doing a test. Ooh, wow. I love this. The lighting in this game is amazing. But I do notice that the loading is amazing too. And RAM Drive is no slouch. Nothing to scoff at. Alright, sleep. And save. See if what happens now. Now that I did this, I just want to... Every time you sleep for an hour, you get to save. So I'm going to sleep for an hour, see what happens, see if it actually transfers to a non-RAM Drive version. game saved. All right, so I'm going to exit now. Save and quit. Standing up. All right, so I did that. Now I'm going to go and turn this off. That's weird. Okay. Unclean shutdown. There we go. All right. I'm just going to try it again just to see. Oh, there it is. It's loading everything. And my viewers are now deaf. All right. It just kind of crashes out. But let's just see what happened. Let's have been. Let's see. Oh, can't do it now. It's funny I can't click none. Done. All right. Creating drive. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, Pranav, it's very SE-esque. Can confirm dear and rip again. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. That's not good. All right, let's change that. Settings. Boom is not. Let's go here. Yeah, all right, so that's good enough. All right, so there it is. Let's go back to games and apps. There it is. Let's launch it officially. That's weird. I might have to reboot. All right, let's turn this off. And turning this off. Okay. That is weird. It looks like the system it crashed since I last ran. So I'm just going to restart real quick. Okay. Pranav can confirm MDEF. I'm sorry, guys. All right. And while we're rebooting, all right. Let's easy tune. Let's go to advanced mode and change this to XMP. All right. And there it is. And verify that it is what it is. There we go. All right. Hi, Sotero. I've noticed a cinematic aspect ratio to your streams. Are you using the ultra-wide monitor for Star Citizen, and do you recommend it? The ultra-wide monitor is not what I'm using. I'm using actually a 4K, but I use a custom config that actually takes the 4K and kind of shrinks the vertical just a little. Instead of 2160, I put it at 1650. However, wide would be nice for SC, absolutely. Pranav says, no, it's Windows 98. Wigan, it's me, Fireteam 6, Pranav. And, nah, I think it's 95. Yo, Sit, you plan on playing SC tonight? If you can't get the RAM... Yeah, I am going to. I am. BIOS streaming, this is getting serious. DK Wildcat. Well, yeah, it's going to be something else. All right. Interesting. Firing up the system now. Normally when you change the BIOS settings, it does its own little cycle and then starts booting up. So how are you doing, my brother? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens now. Did it work? Paying attention. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe there's a problem here. Every time I get issues like this, sometimes I have to reseat it. F1 to run setup. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back and just get on with the business at hand. I'll have to do this a little later. Okay. Da-da-da. I wonder if it's the timings. Okay, Bezjan. Be safe. I'll have to try it out. Maybe it's a new RAM or something to do with that, you know? I keep changing the password too often. Okay. Okay, that's everybody loading up. Lots of things running in the background. Okie dokie. All right. I'm just going to try this. See what happens, right? Okay. Okay. That's the one I need to launch, not that one, silly. Oh, yeah. This is the one I want to launch. So let's go here. Stopping it. So configure. D location is not what I want. I want, well, that's what it is originally. So select this, but I wanted to change this. I don't even know how to delete this. Okay, let's try this again. New. C drive. Delta rather. Here it is. Space Industries. Ah, I didn't install the launcher, that's why. Ah, silly man that I am. Okay, let's launch this launcher again. Oops. I'm just messing it up. Just messing it up. I must apologize due to the fact that I got my Dairy Queen ice cream. Yay! Alright, so let's go to settings. You see how this says Q? You know? I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm going to put it back to where it is. Okay, let's go here, select folder, verify. Okay. So right now it's not doing on the RAM drive, just normally off the Optane drive. So far, no problems. All right, good. I'll close that. I'm going to close this and close this. Now I go back here and I am going to turn this off and turn this off. And I'm going to go here, new, D, program files, RSI launcher. Okay. Okay, but I don't have a launch option. Okay. Turning this on, and turning that on, turning this on. Alright, let's try launching this. But of course, it's not going to have my information. But when you go under settings, it's this, which doesn't help. It's because this happens because the launcher didn't run it. I was trying to run this locally. But let's see about the Q. Oh, Z is the default. So here it is, but notice it doesn't have what I want. So here's the bin 64, but I need the whole Star Citizen. And unfortunately, because this is not in that right location, I'm going to see if I can cheat. Okay, I'm going to cheat. What can I do to cheat? I don't think it's going to work because for some reason on this stupid launcher I can't do it. Okay, maybe we can't use this particular RAM drive. See, this is interesting. And let's see if it has that. Yeah. Interesting. I don't have an exe in here. But it's not going to work because this is running off the D drive. Of course it's going to work, but it's not running off the RAM drive. See, this is not off the RAM drive. All right. All right, I have something else I'm going to try, just in case. Change this to Z drive. And that's what I'm going to do. All right. So this is launched. Excellent. I am going to go here. Turn this off. All right. Okay. Star Citizen's on. And this is useless. I'm going to add this. Copy. Paste. Just to see. I'm going to rename this. I don't know if that's going to work. Delete this. Paste. Rename. SE test. Just like a precursor, guys. All right. So SE test. I'm going to put this on. And I'm not going to enable this one. I'm going to do this. Man, if this works. If you guys know what I'm doing, please say in chat. All right, let's see what happens. I think there's an issue here. You know how it has DD.4? I think that's going to cause a problem. Because by default, the launcher looks for Star Citizen. Well, that's interesting. It crashed. All right. Okay, and this is what it tells me. I won't run this launcher. Well, I'll run it manually then. Okay. I don't know if it's going to work because if I go verify, yeah, because it was going to download a whole new one. Okay, change. Let's go here, select drive, and verify. See, it's still looking for the Star Citizen folder. Not cool. Not Not cool at all. So, there's another bug. You have to be able to tell them where the library folder is without it always trying to download a new install. It's right here, but it's trying to look for this. So, can I fake it? You know, like in Linux, you can make this actually point to this. Is there a possibility of doing that in Windows, guys? This is what this copied over. And what if you'll go back to D, you'll see under program files, it created this. And for here, you know, it didn't create that. So let me see if I could just rename it. Oh yeah, no, delete that one. I'm just wondering if I can make it like a link. Create shortcut here, rename. I don't think it's gonna work. Where's the launcher? There it is. Okay. Alright. Let's see if it does it. No, see, it doesn't like the link, the shortcut. But I'd like to fake the folder, you know. Yeah, Tilbake, it did stop working, especially since this new launcher, the way it works. So anyway, let's see if it'll work. No, Crash was not, it was, you know, the same thing. It's just like, it's looking for this. It doesn't like this. And I'm wondering, SC test. Oh, that's my fake thing. All right, I'm going to run this and see. See, what it's looking for is this. This is what it's looking for. Well, I guess not. That is interesting. That is quite interesting. All right, let's turn this off and I'll delete this. Gone. So this is a really good testing tool. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to leave it in Optane drive. The launcher, there it is. Okay. And turning this on, it's going to copy over what it needs. Okay, it's copied, and of course if I hit launch it's not going to work. Let's see if this works. That works. Couldn't find the information. Okay. So let's go and do the launcher. That's a first. So far, meh. But the launcher's always looking for Star Citizen, and I think that could be the limitation of this particular. See this? Oh, that crashed. Let's see. Okay. Okay, in settings, Z drive. But of course, you and I both know it's looking for Star Citizen, right? So, Satara, how much RAM is your PC? This DK Wildcat, 64 gigs right now. So let's see. Keeps saying because it can't find it. It finds this if I do this, but then it doesn't work. It crashes. So I'm wondering if I could have a folder to fool Star Citizen into launching this, what's in here. Like put a folder that actually redirects to the other folder. So I do that. And then this actually points to there. So let's go properties. I just want to connect to the other one. I don't know if you guys know about Linux, but the easiest way to test this would be to read up on Windows symbolic links, that's it. And just test it with 2 folders in normal drives. That will exclude any Dimmdrive Aces RAM Drive errors. Wiggin says, oh, never mind, it's all one word, even on the D drive Star Citizen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's, let's see what we can get. Okay. Oops. I don't know if it's symbolic links. Creating symbolic links against same links. Okay, here we are. How it works. As an introduction, K2, let's get quick. Uses the base command without any options. You can create symbolic link to a file. For example, make link pad exceed. Okay, we'll create a symbolic link. The H option will create a hard link rather than a symbolic link. The difference between the hard link and the standard symbolic link is that instead of working like a shortcut, a hard link is more like a rename of a file. For example, the command, but I want folder. Alright. Folder and symbolic links transfer. Alright. Finally, J option will create a hard link to a folder. Okay. Okay, let's see. Command prompt, admin. Oh, oopsie. Let's change directory to Z. What was that? Huh? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Make a link J. Apple. Why was I saying that? All right, so just give me a moment. I'm going to go back to this folder and deleting it. All right, now let's do it. Okay. It's a link. It's a shortcut. Come on. I doubt it's going to fool this puppy. It fooled it, guys, but it still crashed. Well, we can't say we didn't try. See, I'm verifying it. We'll verify it. Yay! We just figured out how to do a hard link or soft link. Maybe I have to do a hard link though. No, it worked. When you launch the game, we're back to square one. Just copying the content into the RAM drive. It's running too fast. We tried. Andrew S. says, you need to set path via a variable in system settings. I'm not sure where it's in Windows 10, but it's how you use to get the Java JDK to work in XP. Daniel, you're awesome. Daniel is absolutely right. That worked. Daniel Ranger, he said make link /J link target. Good guys, you're awesome. Did I ever tell you guys are awesome? Tilbake says 3:30 in Norway, and I should be at work in 3 hours. Okay, Tilbake, sleep well. You can see I'm feeling miserably. And if I have this frog in my throat, it's the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Fair dear, I love your voice. No homo. No homo. Flicker, a yam cheeser says, oh, you tricked them. Yeah, but it still didn't help, right? We know that it's not anything else. Launch. Yeah, same thing. Same old, same old. Now, do we want to go and quickly look at the error that we've learned about? I just don't know how to look it up. App. Oh, come on. I'm having one of those days. Local. Starsh Edition. And these are the arrows. Oh, here we go. Edit. Haha. Kept it. But that's neither here or there. It just doesn't work. But I'd like to open this up, and I need a special tool. Does anyone know what tool I can use to read a dump? Just in case. Where is your gun? Issue council has crashed. All right. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, MK Link, Daniel. Absolutely. Later, Royst. All right. That's not what I want to do. Well, I'll get rid of this altogether. Oh. Blue screen viewer. No. All right, so this is what we're looking at. No. Wow, it's available in many languages. It was mentioned earlier in chat too. Wow. Finnish. We're going to do 64-bit. Oops. All right. Extract. Extract all. What? His children.
Charles IV, King.
There we go. Okay, so now we downloaded that. And it's called this. Blue Screen Viewer. Oh, view. There we go. Okay. Let's minimize that. Let's see. Gimme. I don't think it opened, I guess. Okay. Let's try it again. File. Edit. Explorer copy. Advanced options. Ooh. Alright, there it is. And nothing shows up. Great. It can read dump files for errors it creates. Okay, so, Royce said something important. A debug diagnostics tool is Microsoft's tool you can use. No, I'm leaving. He said he was saying bye. Oh, okay, he's not leaving. Okay. Daniel says, did you copy Star Citizen folder from C to Z? How come it's looking like C Star Citizen and the symbol should be on Z? What I did is I copied from Delta, which is my Optane drive. Originally I copied it from Delta to Z, the whole thing, right? And then ran it, but it kept crashing on me. So I tried using the Dimmdrive program. And what I noticed is it looks for the exe and then all files and folders within that exe directory, but it doesn't allow us to step back. Star Citizen has, the exe in one directory and then all the other pertinent files in another directory above it, right? And that's not good. So I had to kind of go around that. And then, of course, this tool, this Dimmdrive, renames the file with a DD. And I'm like, oh, that just adds insult to injury because the launcher looks for the Star Citizen folder. So what I did is I made that pointer and it created a file with the right name that fools this launcher to thinking it's running properly. But it still crashes because it's loading too fast as far as I'm concerned. And now we're trying to open up the dump file using whatever tool that we can find. This one didn't work. So we're going to try another one. Debug Diagnostics tool. Microsoft. Oh, come on. There we go. There it is. That's an update one, right? Okay. I want this one. Next. And it's going. And let's. Oops. Again, I'm running the wrong thing. Such a pain. Sure. Install it all. Finish. No, I don't want to close. There you go. I'm going to close that because that didn't obviously work. Close that. Interesting. Okay. Now, let's see what happens when I double click on this. Running analysis. Running analysis. The launcher should still look to the Optane drive. This is where the link should be. Oh, I see what you're thinking, Daniel. That makes sense. We can make it in the Optane drive. That might work. We could try that. Andrew S says, Satoru, I can't add a link, just Google settings, environment variable in Windows 10 path redirect. All right, Andrew, I'm going to, I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying, but what do you want me to add in there? The Star Citizen or what? All right. I don't want to do that. Okay, so here it is. This is what this says. Your browser says currently prohibiting the reports of scripts. Oh. The error dump is allow. All right. I don't have a security warning. But anyway, air dump, the assembly instruction starts in AK white bytes mim. Cloud Imperium Corp has caused a breakpoint exception in the thread. The breakpoint exception 0x800000003. Please follow up with the vendor Cloud Imperium Games Corp for Star Citizen Live. See, look at that. It actually, we fooled it. It's going to the right location. And this is, I did a full download too. Right from their site, I did a full install of the launcher to that same location. It just doesn't help at all. But combined unexpected, process ID, system uptime 24 minutes, threads CPU, thread report, threads 40% all threads, system ID. This thread is not fully resolved, may not be a problem for the analysis is required. I'm not really sure. It's interesting. Accept information. Write bytes mem. Module size 185 megabytes. Single threaded false. Huh. Okay. Whatever path exe is looking for. Oh yeah, Andrew, I know that. It's not a problem with the exe. The problem is I was hoping to use the program auto copy feature, but the auto copy feature doesn't allow us to select folders in previous folders that are pertinent to that specific executable for that game, because it just doesn't. Andrew, but if I copy the whole folder and try it, it's the same thing. It just keeps crashing. I can't add link, just Google setting environment. Okay, Daniel, the link is on Optane, points to the Z drive. Daniel Ranger, oh, I see what you did. I still think you need to install back to on the Optane, then move it to the Z drive, then on the Optane create a link. Okay, let's try that, Daniel. Let's do it. I think you might be right, but as far as the Z drive's concerned, is here, I'll turn this off. It's going to delete everything here. Poof, gone. Going to get rid of that. There's nothing being copied over. I'm just creating the drive. So there it is. Done. Okay. And I go over here, go Optane drive. I'm going to copy everything in here. Copy and paste. Bam. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is follow your direction. I'm going to go and see if running everything from the Optane drive, but pointing the library to the Z drive works. It might work, or if it's like what I think, it's just running too fast, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, why is that? Yeah, that's something I don't care about. All right, there it is. Okay, I copied the whole contents. I don't need this. This could be deleted. All right, ta-da. All right, and I can delete this because that's not needed. Gone. Those are fake. Delete this and delete this because that's from the previous one. In fact, I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to delete this user. This. Actually, I'm going to delete all of this stuff. Well, not this one, though. That one's huge. Delete. All right. So there it is. Okay. And I'm going to go back to the Delta drive where it has Optane. And here's the launcher. See, I can run the launcher from here or from here. But this is where it was originally installed, so I'm going to run the launcher. And it's of course doing its thing. Okay, around the launcher now. There it is. It's going to say launch game, but I'm going to change. Oh, it's right now Z drive, but that's not where I want. I want Z drive program files, Robert Space Industries. So there it is, right? Everything is where it's supposed to be. So I hit launch, and this would happen. Crash. Could not build information. Crash handler will exit. Okay, let's verify. Yeah, Wigan, it always works on that. It's a speed. There it is. Crash was not sent. So there it is. It crashed. Now, even if I were to change this, watch this. I'm going to change this now. I'm going to point it instead of Z drive to Optane drive. Because it runs a little slower, I guess. So anyway, Star Citizen. Oh, I don't need it. Just there. Select folder. There it is. Launch game. No problem. See? No problem. Ta-da! Yeah, we've been wrestling with this for a while. Graphics. Alright, back. Quick game. And just for testing purposes, I'm gonna go over here. Sorry, here, local, and Star Citizen. Here's the error, right? I'm just gonna delete this. Right, let's launch it again. No problem, right? That's my backup. All right, Z drive. There it is. So we'll just go here, select folder, verify, make sure it's okay. Oh, okay, can't do that. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna help. All right, cancel that. Anyway, this is the error it gives every time. All right, let's see what Daniel says. The library should be on the Optane too. Okay, Daniel, but why would if I put the library on the Optane drive, what would be the point of running RAMDRIVE? Oh, okay. So you're thinking just to do this. Okay, I'm going to delete this because this is useless. Delete. So you're thinking change this back to Optane. There. Select folder. Done. Right? But you're thinking that I should go to the Optane drive and take this and like rename it to something else. And then create the DOS link that links to the Z drive that I copied earlier, right? Makes sense? All right. Oh, right. First I have to change into C. All right, D, rather. Right. And then make link J star citizen. And then it points to, do I have to do quotes maybe? Z. Sorry. Program files. All right. Let's see. I think that's what it is. All right, now it's been done. So it goes right to there, right? And there it is, right? Is that what you were meaning? So just like that, right? Because technically it says D drive, but it really isn't D drive. It's pointing to this guy right here, guys. Watch, I'll show you. Test. See? All right, there it is. It looks good, right? Are you guys hacking the CIA? Bradley Pierce? It may as well be, right? Okay, I'll leave that for you guys to see in case you want it. But now we've done this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to crash, but I don't want it to crash. I want it to work. Daniel, everyone, this is the moment of truth. All 24 of you that stuck through this, you are awesome. Let's do it. Deep breath. Deep breath. You want me to run the launcher as admin? Okay. I'll do that too before we try anything, just in case it breaks something. All right. So I'm going to go back. This PC, D drive, program files, Robert Space Industries launcher. Right click, run as admin. Done. It's going to ask for my top secret password. Okay. Settings, done. Okay. Drum roll, please. ASMR. Musical, it can be ASMR. Hi, how are you doing? Hopefully this is not too loud. Yes, I hope you understand. This is the moment of truth. Okay, let's see what happens. Anything can happen, but moment of truth. And the crash. Same thing. Let's see if it's the same error, though. It should be. I mean, it doesn't have to be this complicated, and it wasn't supposed to be. Run this. Analyze memory issue. Okay. Musical laughed. No problem. Yeah. Pee did it. Pepe did it, Bradley Pierce says. Yeah, the CIA has the picture of flat Earth and alien pictures never went to the moon, etc., etc., Sigma. All right. Pardon me. Obviously, I'm not this feature that they're going on about. I don't know. So here it is. Same exact error on thread 0. So I'm wondering if I were to make an affinity for it. Thread 6 is thread. So let's go to thread 0. Thread 0. This thread is not fully resolved and may not been, and further analysis of these threads may be required. Well, maybe I can set some sort of affinity. So I'll do that. This could be deleted. And this could be deleted because this is me making set affinity is not here. Notice how I just ran the executable. Allow access. I know. So let's see. Task manager. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. Set affinity. Okay. All right, let's do this again. Set affinity. All right, got rid of 0. No. But that's okay. I understand. So I'm going to try something like that, okay? So, let's run the launcher. Running the launcher again on D drive. Run launcher, run as administrator. And of course, top secret password. Remember it this time. Okay. Now that that's done, settings all the same. And I'm going to hit launch game. But I'm going to try to see if I can set the affinity. It doesn't even give me a second. It doesn't even want to run. It doesn't even want to do anything. Yeah. That sucks. Relaunch. I'm going to set the priority below normal. Low. Oh. Is there like something I can actually run in a command line setting set affinity? Okay, you want to try IMDisk toolkit? Okay, let's try it. Or is it, let's see what happens. Do you know what size it will have, permit? IMDisk toolkit, download source forge. There it is. Let's see. It is in the process of downloading in 2 seconds. Done. Installing viruses. Have a nice day. But first, let's exit that one and turn it off. So now it's gone, which is okay. The Z drive is still here. All right. So I'll have to run it again. Where are thou? Oh, desktop. All right, turning it off. Now it's turned off. And let's see. Good. It's gone. Now that it's gone, do I really need this? Enable entries and context menus? Sure, let's install that. If Satoros make it work, I'll buy the software till the game is actually done. Sigma, you're awesome. Installation finished. All right, so now that that's been installed, and now I have a Trojan, and the CIA is after me. No. It's gone. All right, and I don't need to run this. So exit that. Quit that. Delete this. And I'll quit that too. All right. Now that I quitted all of that, let's see. Here's general settings, mount image file, RAM configuration. There we go. We want it to be 45. No, not dynamic. Make it Z. NTFS. Sure, let's all right, sounds good. All right, now that that's done, quick format. No. Sure, let's call it Ramdisk. All right, let's see if it does that. All right. Sure. All right. Let's see what happens. Done, 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 done. Okay. It's the first time I'm running this, so there it is. And there's live. Still probably loading it up. Yeah, it's still loading. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, so really, I should have went. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let's go back to advanced data in here. I'm gonna have a temp drive under program files. Copy. And I'm going to paste here. This is just for me. Sigma says, sorry, Daniel, it's copying. All right. No problem. Could you imagine what we're doing today? It's amazing. But it's so worth it. And you guys are learning. It's not a quick how-to, but I could probably make another video really quickly if this works. Thanks, Daniel. You're awesome, buddy. You know how they say you have a super chat on YouTube? We should be able to tip top chat people that help with the stream. So here's 100 bits, or here's 100. Here's a 100 micro bitcoins or something, or whatever. Have to wait and wait. All right, so there it is. I'm going to rename this to Star Citizen. And I'm going to put new folder. Space Industries. This is just for me. All right, so that's it. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go back to not that one. Where is that? Huh. Desktop. No. This PC. There it is. Optane Drive, Robert Space Industries. I'm going to hit OK on that because that's all I needed in there, right? All right. All right. Copying files, it even says. Yeah. Bradley says 20 likes, 0 dislike. That's a good KD ratio. Absolutely, guys. You are all awesome. Andrew says Win Debug Preview. Microsoft Store seems to give results if of any help for you. Yes. I should try that out. I will try that out. All right, so now we got what we needed. I'm going to hit OK. It says done. I'm going to hit OK. Volumes will be unmounted. That's going to copy again. Sheesh. I just hit OK, you know. It's a good thing it's a fast drive. So, let's see. Task managers. Oh yeah, I don't want that. Let's see. This is what we did to do the link. We might have to do the link again. Okay. And okay. Every time I say that. All right. I'm gonna just leave this alone. Just for now. Let's see if it works. So we go to C, either Star Citizen. But come on, man. Now I have to make this link again. It's okay. It already exists, so I have to go back to D drive, program files here, and delete this one. All right. There. Done. I want to double click this. It goes right to that location. Excellent. Everything's good. I'm going to delete this. Oh, fine. I'll leave it alone. Okay. Let us do this. Done, done, done. So this is a different RAM drive program altogether. I am going to go to here, Optane Drive, program files, launcher. Okay, I'm going to have to. This is what we're using. And right click, run as administrator, just in case. Okay. Settings, I'm going to verify. Right now, this location is actually technically pointing to the Z drive. This is different. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back and verify. Okay, I'm going to close that because it's taking a little bit longer than it should. I'm wondering if it has to do with something else. Okay. Let's try this again. Just to see. Huh. All right. It did it. Launching game now. It's probably the same error too. Yeah. So it looks like it's okay. That little hang up, it's whatever it is. So it seems good. But watch, I know that the same issue that we've had, I've been having for a while now. And this is the exact same thing happens, even if I uninstalled the launcher, the program, re-downloaded everything, and it still had the same problem. So here it is. I'm just going to delete all this. Launch game. And there it is. Alright, so it doesn't like the user config, no problem. Let's just go into Star Citizen, live, and delete this. No problem, right? And delete this, delete, and try again to see what happens. Okay. All right, let's just do run verify. What's the problem, man? Blues man. Honestly, I'm trying to run RAM Drive, 2 different types now. And every time it starts to run the launcher, it just crashes. It doesn't even get to the point where it can actually start making the user folder or anything like that. And it's only because it's running off a RAM drive. Now, I was mentioning early on, I remember there being an issue early, like I think it was 2.0, where if you're running an NVMe drive versus an SSD, it was just so fast that you'd have similar results. Try to run off Ramdisk. Oh, it works fine off Ramdisk, 100%. Oh, I see what you mean. Like have the launcher. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm going to change this, and just in case, I think this is what you mean, right? All right, so here, there it is. I'll select this folder. There it is. Verify. I always had the same problem. Okay, so there it is. It's verified. Launch game and crash. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is a CryEngine title, it works fine. And even if I copy all of the folder like I mentioned, it's still the same weirdness, which is kind of sad. So let's look at this dump file. Well, gotta go. Daniel, you're awesome, man. It looks like I won't be able to do anything, Daniel, right? Apart from slowing down the RAM drive, if that's even possible. All right, there it is. Allowed block content finally came up. And it's the same issue. Thank you, sir. You're awesome, Daniel. All right. Unexpected operating system. And that's what it says. It didn't even give me enough time to really do much of anything. So here's the reports. 12 threads. It's almost as if it was so fast that it wasn't even ready. Is the directory under load content from image or folder? It's from folder. Chief Samudi. If you guys want to try it, I mean, it's free, right? It doesn't hurt if you have the RAMs, you know. But yeah, well, we tried. It definitely improves the performance of games. Well, you probably don't need it if you have an Optane drive, but it's the latency that I'm trying to minimize. So I've been at this for a few hours, and it's sad. We can't make it work. ISA can't make it work. I can't. So I'm going to stand up for a little bit. All right. And I'll do the noob of fire dance. Do 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 do. And this is the error. So this is the error when I run it from Star Citizen Z, right? So let's look at what it would be if I change it, put it back in D, which actually links to there. Oh, sorry. Program files, here we go. Select the folder and verify. And launch game. And close. So there it is. So let's look at this one. And the build info. Alright, so here it is. Allow block content. Okay. Breakpoint. So in chat, Andrew says, it looks like the game and the RAM drive are trying to use the same mem address. Perhaps it has something to do with that. Not the RAM drive so much, because it's already using what it is. Because I'm not making a variable, you know? Maybe making a variable would be smart. I'm not sure. I don't think that would do it, actually. Yeah. So here's an example, all right? I have it loaded up into the memory, right? No problem, right? Okay, everybody's on top of that. Everyone's cool with that. But if I run it normally while it's there, it's still going to run fine. I don't think it's accessing the same actual area of memory. I don't think that's the issue. It isn't. So what I'm going to do here is go under D, Program Files, Industries. I'm going to get rid of this link and rename this back to being original, what it is. All right, and launch. And of course it's going to work. We know that. So it's not trying to access the same amount of memory or the same area of memory because it's already loaded in there. As you can see, here it is. I mean, it's a good program. There's nothing wrong with it. It's free. But of course, you can only load one folder at a time, where the other one, for $8, allow you to load multiples, and it's GUI. All right, is the directory under load content from the image folder? No, that's not it. Yeah, I already asked that. Okay, everyone, it looks like we tried our best. It didn't work the way we wanted to, so I'm gonna take a quick break, see how I feel, and then I might come back and stream. I'm not sure. Because the reason why is I am doing training tomorrow. Yeah. So for the next 2 days, I might have to rest. So I don't know. I didn't expect it to be so long in testing, but we tried. We exhausted 2 different programs, many different ways, including links. It just doesn't like being in RAM drive because it's too fast. You know, shrug. Exactly. It's a fast thing, and I respect that it does give the option to. It's a great tool, guys. This disk, it's worth it. It's free. Can't go wrong. And you can make link, which is cool. You know, just it'll create this shortcut that will link to the other one. So excellent. Well, you know, it's a shame. I will re-explore this later, I guess. And the nice thing is, in Kingdom Come Deliverance, it worked well. They have the newest patch release, which is 1.4.2, and that's all good. And for those of you wondering, this is the error I get. So notice how it says deprogram files. Yeah, it's always the same. If you want to submit it, please do. Thank you, everyone, and again, for sticking with me. You're awesome. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys learned how to use RAMDRIVE for more than just Star Citizen, but it works well if you have the extra RAM. Yeah, no, good question, Nerd Gamer. I did not get it to run. What I did, though, is I did try a different program. I even did links. Always the same error. And when I ran it off the Optane drive, or any other drive for that matter, it would work fine. So, yeah, it's just loading too fast, I'm guessing, before the CPU even has a chance to register all of the processes. I'm assuming that's what it is. So I'm just winding down now. Don't know if I will actually be streaming tonight. It's I need to turn in early for bed because I have work. I'm doing training tomorrow and the following day, so I focus on that. And hopefully, if you guys can just point CIG in the right direction, I'm sure. If the bug smashers are looking at it, they're like, whoa, really? It might help. But anyway, yeah, I did do symbolic links. Yeah, I used make link, and it worked really well. It was the same issue. Whether I copied the whole contents, downloaded it, installed the launcher, all on the drive. It's very stable, very stable. I even tried running a game, another CryEngine game, Kingdom Come Deliverance from it, and it worked well. So, yeah, I wanted to really party, but in a way, I guess it's good it didn't work, because I'd probably be up way too late. Yeah, you know how we get in our adventures. So, we've been at this 3 hours and 10 minutes already. Well, I've been at it almost 4. Not so much that I had to install the RAM and prepare and all that stuff. So, all right. Well, thank you for tuning in with me and having me join you guys in your home or on your working environment. So hopefully you'll have a good time and learn something from this. If I manage to get this working with, like, once the client has been updated, yeah, we'll see. And I'll share it with you guys. Okay? All right.